Why is the digital divide so different globally? Imagine trying to connect to the internet with a slow or unreliable connection while others stream high-definition videos or work remotely without a hitch. That's the essence of the digital divide. But why does this gap look so different from one country to another? Let's find out. The digital divide is all about who has access to modern technology and who doesn't. In some countries, almost everyone can get online easily, but in others, basic internet access is a big challenge. This difference depends on a country's economic development, infrastructure, and government policies. Wealthier nations tend to have better internet networks, while poorer countries struggle with limited infrastructure. In the United States, the digital divide is shaped heavily by socioeconomic factors and education levels. People with higher incomes are more likely to have fast, reliable internet at home. For example, households earning over $150,000 a year are almost 90% connected with broadband. But households earning less than $25,000 have just over half that rate. Income makes a big difference in access and quality of service. Education also plays a key role. People with college degrees tend to use digital tools more often and for more complex tasks. Areas with higher numbers of residents with bachelor's degrees show greater digital activity. This means that even if internet infrastructure is available, those with less education might not have the skills to use it fully. Nearly 1/3 of workers in the United States lack basic digital skills needed for many jobs, which limits their participation in the digital economy. Age is another factor. Older adults, especially those over 75, are less likely to have home broadband. Rural areas also lag behind urban centers because of less infrastructure and lower income levels. Urban areas usually have faster internet and more digital services, making it easier for residents to stay connected. The difference in infrastructure is stark. Cities often have fiber optic networks and high-speed internet, while rural regions might rely on slower satellite or mobile connections. This gap affects education, jobs, healthcare, and even civic participation. Students without reliable internet fall behind in online learning, and workers in low-paying jobs face barriers to remote work and digital training. Even with access, skills matter. Many Americans lack the digital literacy needed to navigate online platforms confidently. Schools and community programs that teach digital skills can help, but they are not everywhere. This digital skill gap keeps many from fully benefiting from the opportunities technology offers. Globally, the divide is even more noticeable. Many developing countries struggle with basic internet access, while wealthier nations focus on improving quality and digital literacy. In the United States, the challenge is not just building networks but making sure everyone can use them effectively. The causes and effects of the digital divide vary widely depending on local economic conditions, education, age, and infrastructure. So, the reason the digital divide looks so different around the world comes down to a mix of economic resources, education levels, infrastructure, and government policies. While some countries focus on expanding basic access, others work on improving digital skills and quality of service. Addressing these differences requires tailored solutions that meet each community's specific needs.